Speaking about so-called Western world, we imagine a high standards of life, economic and financial stability, advanced infrastructure, protected human rights, best in the world education and healthcare system. Other words, a wonderful place to live, thrive and enjoy life for everybody, from a newborn baby to elderly. But yes, there is always this unwelcome but after a pleasant intro. Why Western countries rely on immigrants more than we can even imagine? Is a low fertility rate in developed countries the only reason why Western nations need millions, even tens of millions immigrants every single year? From Canada to Australia, from Norway to Italy, nations of global north are grappling with aging populations and declining birth rates. Wait. Once you heard the term global north and global south, but you don't fully understand what does it mean? Guys, I have to be sure that we are all on the same page, so we need somebody to explain it to us. Dr. Brainy? No, he is busy, a hot exam period. What about... Good day, Mr. MIBs in the house. The terms global north and global south categorize countries based on socio-economic and political threats. The global north refers to the economically developed and industrialized countries primarily located in North America, Europe, the parts of Asia and Oceania. In contrast, the global south comprises less economically developed countries, mainly in Africa, Latin America and certain regions of Asia and Oceania. These terms are used to highlight socio-economic and political disparities between those two groups of countries. Tell me that you understood, because if not, Now you know why Australia and New Zealand belong to the countries of global north, right? So, before I ask you to subscribe and hit a like button not to miss our next videos, let's come back to the topic. The aforementioned aging populations and declining birth rates are like a ticking time bomb for the workforce. With fewer young folks entering the job market, we face a real challenge. Enter immigrants, the unsung heroes in our quest for a robust labor force. They bring the energy, the skills and the willingness to contribute. Immigrants aren't just clocking in, they are boosting our economic growth big time. Picture this, their contributions to the gross domestic product, so-called GDP, are like adding rocket fuel to our financial engines. In the United States alone, immigrants contribute over $2 trillion to the GDP in 2022, according to the new American economy. But wait, there is more. Immigrants are the glue that fills the gaps in the workforce. Whether it's the highly skilled professionals crafting the future or the hardworking individuals powering essential services, immigrants are the missing puzzle pieces. Immigration isn't just about people moving, it's about injecting life into our economies, securing a thriving future for all. Guys, write in the comments, do you believe that an effective immigration policy is an integral part of a successful economy? Now that we've got the economic engine revving, let's cruise into the world of demographic shifts. It's like the backstage pass to understanding the pulse of our societies. First up, the aging population conundrum. As our folks gracefully age, the demand for social services and healthcare skyrockets. It's a noble pursuit, but it strains the system. In the United Kingdom, for instance, nearly 18% of the population is over 65, and this number is rising. Now imagine the strain on healthcare and social services. It's a puzzle we are figuring out, and immigrants play a crucial role in keeping the support wheels turning. But wait, there is a magic number we need to talk about, the dependency ratio. In countries like Japan and Germany, the ratio of dependents to working-age individuals is escalating. We are talking about fewer workers supporting more retirees. That's where immigrants swoop in, injection youth and vitality in our communities. It's not just a want, it's a societal need. The second demographic shift, low birth rates. Picture this, with birth rates plummeting, we are facing challenges in sustaining population growth. In Italy, the birth rate is a staggering 1.27 children per woman, way below the replacement rate of 2.1 per woman. In South Korea, it's one of the lowest in the world, 0.8 kids per woman. Just imagine the scale of the demographic problem in these countries. It's like trying to fill a swimming pool with a leaky hose. Well, it may be not the best comparison, but you got the point, right? Immigrants aren't just filling the gap, they're the architects of demographic balance. So immigration isn't just about moving bodies around, it's about sustaining the delicate balance of our societies. Ever wonder why your city culture scene is so rich and diverse? It's thanks to incredible contributions of people from several regions, countries and even continents. From mouth-watering cuisines to mesmerizing music and art, immigrants infuse our lives with a kaleidoscope of cultural richness. In the US, for example, immigrants have won over 40% of the Global Prize Awards since 2000, showcasing their extraordinary contributions to science, literature and peace. But the impact doesn't stop there. Diversity isn't just a buzzword, it's a catalyst for innovation and creativity. Companies with diverse leadership are 33% more likely to outperform their counterparts, according to the McKinsey research in 2018. It's not just a feel-good notion, it's a recipe for success. Immigrants bring fresh perspectives, challenging the status quo and driving us towards innovation. Now, let's shift gears to entrepreneurship and business development. Did you know that immigrant-founded businesses are booming? In the US, for instance, 1 in 7 businesses are started by immigrants. These aren't just mom-and-pop shops. They're economic powerhouses, creating jobs and contributing significantly to our economies. And it doesn't end there. Immigrants played a pivotal role in driving innovation and competitiveness. In the tech hub of Silicon Valley, over half of the startups have at least one immigrant founder. It's like they bring a secret sauce that fuels our economic engines. Now, let's soar into the realm of globalization and connectivity. We are not just talking about moving goods and services, we are talking about the interconnected web that binds our world. First up, interconnected economies and labor markets. Thanks to globalization and demand for diverse skill sets is skyrocketing. In the European Union, for instance, 56% of employers value international experience and intercultural skills. It's not just about what you know, it's about navigating the global playing field. And guess who is in high demand? You got it, international talent. Nations are competing to attract and retain the best minds from around the world. In Canada, a whopping 71% of employers actively seek skilled immigrants to meet their workforce needs. It's not just brain drain or gain, it's a global talent exchange. Now, let's talk about knowledge exchange and technological advancements. Immigrants aren't just filling desks, they are powering the engines of innovation. In the US, over 40% of scientists and engineers with PhD are immigrants. But here is the magic ingredient: cross-cultural collaboration. When diverse minds come together, magic happens. In multinational companies, teams with members from different cultural backgrounds are 35% more likely to outperform homogeneous teams. It's like blending the finest ingredients for a global success recipe. So there you have it. Immigration isn't just about crossing borders, it's about connecting the dots, propelling us into a future of shared knowledge and global collaboration. First, consider the social fabric immigrants weave a rich tapestry of culture exchange and understanding. Whether it's the tantalizing flavors of new cuisines or the beat of unfamiliar melodies, our communities flourish through shared experiences, fostering a deeper connection. But let's face it, the journey isn't without challenges. Cultural differences may arise, but our strength lies in addressing them head-on. Immigrants and host communities work together to promote inclusivity, creating spaces where diversity is celebrated, not just tolerated. Because here is the secret sauce: social integration. It's not just a buzzword, it's the key to our collective success. When we bridge the gaps and build bridges between cultures, we forge a society that thrives on unity, understanding and shared dreams. Now, let's dive into the nitty-gritty of policy implications, where decisions shape the very fabric of our societies. Immigration laws and regulations? Yeah, but it's about finding the delicate balance that ensures a thriving future for all. Crafting immigration policies is like walking a tightrope between economic needs and societal considerations. In the US, for example, over 75% of the public agrees that immigration policies should prioritize both economic growth and fairness. It's not a simple task, but it's a necessary one. Now, let's talk challenges and opportunities. The challenge? Ensuring policies are fair, inclusive and responsive to the changing needs of our societies. In the European Union, policymakers are facing the challenge of creating a unified approach with divergent opinions among member states. But here is a golden ticket: effective immigration policies bring opportunities. In Canada and Australia, a points-based immigration system has been a game changer, selecting skilled immigrants based on merit. Crafting immigration policies isn't a one-size-fits-all endeavor, it's a complex dance that requires nuance, adaptability and a keen understanding of our societal needs. Ready for the grand final? We are heading to the conclusion. conclusion. As we wrap up this whirlwind journey, let's take a moment to recap the key points. We've explored the economic lifelines that immigrants provide, tackling labor shortages and fueling innovation. Demographically, immigrants bring vitality to aging societies and bridge gaps in low birth rates. In the tapestry of diversity, immigrants color our cultural landscape, contributing to art, sciences, and entrepreneurial ventures. Globalization connects us all, demanding diverse skills and fostering knowledge exchange, and in the policy realm, crafting balanced immigration policies is the cornerstone for a prosperous future. So what's the big takeaway? Immigration isn't just a solution, it's an investment in our collective success. The Western world thrives on the multi-phase benefits immigrants bring: economic vitality, cultural richness, and a global perspective. It's not just about the movement of people, it's about the dance of progress. Guys, don't forget to subscribe and hit a like button not to miss our next videos. See you soon!